What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Keith Ballin, man, and I'm back with another video. And Antonio Brown, bro. AB. God damn. This dude, he goes off on Michael Irvin, man. And I'm like, AB is mad, man. And I looked at the tweet AB sent out taking shots at Michael Irvin, and I'm like, he is really going in on this dude. And I was so confused because I had not seen what prompted this type of response. What caused AB to be so furious and upset with Michael Irvin? So I had to do some research. I had to go into the replies of his tweet and see if somebody dropped the clip of the whole thing that sparked AB's comments. So I was able to find the clip. I guess it was Michael Irvin said something on Undisputed. And this makes sense why I didn't see Michael Irvin's initial comments because I don't watch that show, man. Anybody with eyes can see this Undisputed show is garbage now, man. I mean, Skip, I like what you do, but getting Shannon off that show was the wrong move. That was a bad move. And it's proven to be a horrible move, as you can tell in the viewership when you compare First Take to Undisputed. But anyway, I think they was having a segment on Undisputed. Tyreek Hill ranked his top 5 receivers. Of course, Undisputed is going to talk about it. And he put Antonio Brown at the number 1 spot. And when you listen to Michael Irvin discuss this, I just watched the clip. Actually, let me just play some of this so y'all can hear a little bit of what he had to say.
But let me remind you guys, Antonio Brown on the football field was one bad dude.
Oh, awesome.
I mean, Antonio Brown had 6 straight years of at least 100 receptions. 6 straight years of 100 receptions. When I see this, and I look at all these players on this list, I can say this simply, and especially Antonio Brown, I see their game in Tyreek Hill. I see why he says these guys that he has on this list. Antonio Brown was, I think he might have mentioned this one day when we were on the show. Catching that ball up in the middle of that field and running away from players, Tony Brown was great at that. The Jerry Rice and T.O.'s, all those guys, that's the same offense they ran that he's in right now. All of those little reverse motions and going outside, hitting the corner, catching touchdown. That's how Jerry Rice caught 22, 23 touchdowns in 1 year, doing that same play. Working the middle of the field. T.O. them, they did all of that. So, yes, when he's watching, these are the players he's watching. That's a West Coast offense he's running. He's been running that. What we have an issue with is that we've seen all the other things that Antonio Brown has done since he's left the football field, or actually while he was on the football field and towards the end of his career. We see those things and we say, why would you put him in here? Tyreek wasn't thinking about those things. He's thinking in his head about all the guys that he watched coming up to get to this point. And I can see why he mentioned Antonio Brown when you see the way he plays the game. He's a shorter guy, but big heart. Antonio Brown was a shorter guy with big heart. But to go across that middle and catch that ball like it wasn't anything. So I can understand what he's saying when he's talking about he modeled his game after.
So when I first heard this, I'm like, he was actually complimenting him for the majority of that dialogue. It was only slightly towards the middle / end where he said something about AB's off the court stint, his off the court issues that he had. And he brought it up for a brief moment, but 95% of this was complimenting AB's game. He was praising the dude, saying how good he was. But AB, Antonio Brown, man, he took this as a slight, more than a slight. Slight is not the word. He took this offensive, man. And what AB had to say, I don't even know if I can put it up on the screen, man, without blocking some of it out. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll block some of this out to show y'all. Michael Irvin, stay off the cocaine. I got way more stats than you. F word. You from Broward, not Miami. We slapped the shit out your old ass. Not only is he coming at Michael Irvin's head talking about he's a drug head, he's a drug addict. He's saying I'm better than you on the field. I got more stats than you. And then he just absolutely loses his mind when he calls him the F slur, man. And AB, I don't know if it's the fact he doesn't know or he doesn't care the times we are in. You cannot say this type of stuff, man. You cannot. And this tweet has blown up. This tweet has over 7 million views on it. And he straight up calls this dude out of his name. And then him telling him he from Broward, not Miami. I don't know. I'm not a Florida guy. I'm not sure if that's disrespectful or not. I mean, is it bad to be from Broward and not Miami? Apparently, according to AB. And then he said, we'll slap the shit out your old ass. So anytime you threaten to put hands on somebody, it's some heat behind your statements, man. I looked at this tweet. I couldn't do nothing but laugh, man. I couldn't do nothing but laugh. And I cannot really explain why AB got this upset. Maybe it's just because he was minding his business and he felt like somebody brought his name up. And even though Michael Irvin brought up a negative part of AB's career, even though 99% was praise, that small little diss was enough for AB to just go off on Michael Irvin, man. Man, Antonio Brown is not in the Christmas spirit at all. Strong words, man. I couldn't even read the whole tweet because I don't want to get canceled. But this is a dude that don't care. Apparently, he does not care about getting canceled, and he does not care about Michael Irvin whatsoever, man. And I think he's trying to send a message out, man. Y'all dudes need to stop having my name in y'all mouth because he's been getting brought up recently in the media. I know it was some more comments made on him. Somebody was saying all the Pittsburgh wide receivers act like divas, after the George Pickens situation where he was yelling about not getting the ball and he didn't want to block for a teammate. But man, Antonio Brown, man. And then I look at the comments. Y'all dudes silly, man. Y'all dudes is funny. Y'all talking about he got CTE. I don't know if none of that's true, bro. I don't know if the man got CTE, but I just know he gives no care in the world. And it's been feeling like that for a while now, man. I think ever since he exited the NFL, he been stopped really caring to come back. And this is just my opinion. He looks at it like he's not conforming to some league. He really wants to be his full self, and he doesn't feel he can be that in the NFL. He feels like you have to sugarcoat things. You can't speak your mind. You can't speak your full mind. You can only say so much. And AB's not with it no more, man. AB is a different type of individual, man. He absolutely cooked this dude, Michael Irvin. And I don't know if Michael Irvin is going to engage in a back and forth with this dude, but man, them was some strong words, man. And I didn't even read the last part. He done told him Merry Christmas, player hater. So he done called him a hater afterwards. And the only positive thing out of that entire tweet, at least he wished him a Merry Christmas. If Michael Irvin's saying all of that positive, you're a great receiver, you know how to work the middle of the field, you a smaller receiver with big heart, compliment you on all of that. And he briefly mentioned that a lot of people like to think about your off the field incidents, and you just stuck on the negative part of what he said. That's crazy, man. But I'm not gonna judge the man for it. I can't tell nobody how to feel when somebody's speaking on your name. I just wanted to come in here and make a video on this. This tweet has exploded, man. When I first seen this, like I said, I was just laughing. I'm like, bro, you really went in on this dude. Why you tell Michael Irvin you gonna slap the man, dog? And then for him to say stay off the cocaine, damn, man. And I think that's gonna hit home for Michael Irvin. I think he gonna take high offense to that. He gonna take high offense to that because if I'm not mistaken, Michael Irvin name has been surrounded with that type of stuff in the past. You know, if it got a little bit of truth to it, I mean, what can you say? But at the same time, Michael Irvin, his comments had a little bit of truth to it. You did have some off the field incidents that put a damper on your name to some people, not to everybody, but to some. You were receiving heavy criticism at one point a few years back. You had a lot of stuff going on, you know. Everybody remembers when you quit on a couple of teams, you getting kicked out of practices, you was losing guaranteed money, you was getting into it with baby mamas and all type of stuff. Everybody remembers this. This wasn't that long ago. So Michael Irvin did say a little bit of truth too. For you to go and call him the F, damn, I know you was heated. Then you threatened the man. Damn, AB. But drop on down in the comments, man, and let me know what y'all think about this situation. How y'all feeling about this, man? Do you think Michael Irvin comments was out of line? Did he say anything wrong? Or do you think AB took it too far, man? Let me know, man. Whose side you on in this situation? Also, we hit 100 subscribers, man. And I just want to thank every single one of y'all for rocking with me, checking out my videos. I appreciate every single ounce of support y'all have given me. But with that being said, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe. And hey, I'm out of here. Peace.